Right. Son, I hope you all would be happy to hear the resource that we are getting, because now the resource is issued for what batch? 2 years or 3 years before to you, right? Yes, 3 years before. Another 3 years time, you will be getting the resource similar to this. So in this class, I am getting the best island fourth, Anoki from Vishaka College. Second, the 12th, Janedu Ananda College. 13th, Island 13th, that is for oil. 16th, again to the Royal. They are the very first top rankers in this class, and many other 3As with say 50 and in between 100 few. I will add everything to my website, then you all can see, and one day I will bring them all. So it's very important. Why? So they know what is to be done during A level, because they found A level is being very easy, and that is their first try, right? Not the second try even, first time, right? So every year you will see such results would be coming, and even you will be getting such an opportunity. But only thing, this 2 years, right? You are to 3 years. You are to work. So it's like this. Not difficult, son. Only thing you want to understand what is to be done. I know you all are working, right? Working or not working? Tell me the truth. Not working. Studying. Not studying. Don't like studying. Then I think I showed you first day. So I enjoyed studying. I enjoyed throughout my life. I enjoyed studying. Second thing, I enjoyed my professional work, as well as I am enjoying the life with you teaching. I am enjoying very well, because I am getting very good student like you, and they are very happy at the end of the day, because you will be with me nearly 2.5 years or a little bit more, depends. They are very easily, sir, no stress at all. They will be getting their goal. I will tell you what is to be done, and even I will give you the opportunity to talk to them, the students who are getting good results. On our way, remember I gave you one question last week. Few found in this class, right? Answer I got last week. Am I correct or wrong? Son, remember, hands up who gave me the answer last day itself. They absent. Right. Few gave the answer on that day itself. So today I am giving another sum, just to have a warm-up question. Again, son, don't misunderstand. This is not physics, right? Those questions are not physics. But I need to train you slowly to the thinking pattern. Then you will have been science student, and you find it's very easy, rather than learning by heart everything. Today the warm-up question is, I have 1,000 of 1 rupee coin. 1,000 of 1 rupee coins. So then tell me how much of cash money with me? 1,000 rupees, right? 1 rupee coin, 1,000 rupee. and I will give you 10 bags. 10 bags. 10 bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will give you 10 bags. Ten bags. So the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. Requirement is, right, I need to insert these coins into these bags. Then I will be tying them up. I will put the coin and I will tie them up. When it is inserted and fix it, tie them, you can take the coins back. You can take them back. You can take them back. Now it is inside. Now I am telling, son, if anyone asks, any amount lesser than 1000, because I have only 1000 rupees, I will collect few bags here. I will collect few bags here and give you as whole number of bags. I am not taking even a single coin from inside because it is not possible because I have tied them up. My question is, how many coins are inserted to each of the bag? How many coins are inserted to each of the bag? Son, any amount, maybe 500 asking someone, I will collect few, giving. 750 asking, yes, giving. 20 rupees asking, still I will collect certain number of bags and giving. Son, but son, when first person certain amount of money given, then I can't give for the second one similar to the first because money is taken him now. But for the first time, any amount, maybe 999 asking, still I will give. Tell me how much coins to be inserted in each bag. You can copy the sum. So is it all right? I will discuss. Right. So don't worry. Not getting. But even I can see another 2 students almost verge into going towards the answer. Very close. Only thing they have to recheck a little. Then you are at the answer. So let me to teach the procedure of approaching. That is the most important thing. Procedure of approaching. Now, question is clear to you all? Clear? I will repeat it. So I have only 1000 rupees. Right? That 1000 rupees I supposed to insert into bags. When they are inserted and I will be tying them up and I can't take the coins back. I can't take it back. Now, if anyone asks, any amount lesser than 1000, I will be giving as whole number of bags. I will collect few whole number of bags, then I will be giving that amount as they are asking. If so, how many coins will be inserted in each of the bag? Each of the bag, how many coins? Then the amount that they are asking, I said maybe 500, maybe 600, maybe 750, any amount. And when that question is given, what is the point of starting? Now question clear, we do understand. We are to give anything that they are asking. Can you tell me what is the smallest value someone would ask? 1 rupee, right? Is it clear to you all the minimum that they can ask? 1 rupee. So if you understand, that is where the starting point, 50% of the question is done. But don't think how to give 100, how to give 200, how to give 500. Son, if you start like that, now you are not in the proper setup. In a question, never start from the middle, son. It is too complicated. Start from a beginning, starting point. Analyze where the starting point is. Very easy. So here, identify when 1000 rupees are available. If I am telling any amount that can be asked, so that amount being 1 rupee, very easy to understand. So if 1 rupee is asking by someone, I supposed to give, then how much to be inserted to the first bag? Definitely 1 rupee, because otherwise how to give the 1 rupee? So write the steps of this sum. Copy this. First of all, you have to find starting point of the sum. Starting point. I am telling the steps. Evaluate the starting point. Evaluate the starting point. Evaluate the starting point. Then write under that, as any amount can be given, smallest value will be 1 rupee. Smallest value will be 1 rupee. Therefore, it is the starting point. It is the starting point. Our starting point is clear. Next. One rupee inserted to this. 1 rupee inserted. Right? So next one, what is the number to be checked? 2 rupee, right? Because if 1 is given, that is the next 2. Now what you are to do, continue the process in order. That is the second step. Continue the process in order. So how you are checking? 1 rupee, 2 rupee, 3 rupee, 4 rupee. That is the order. Therefore, don't still think how to give 10 at once. No. Step by step. Slowly proceed. Slowly proceed. So if 2 rupee is asking by someone, how to give 2 rupee? Can I insert 2 rupees to this one? No. Because then how to give 1 rupee? Therefore I should keep without disturbing this bag. It is kept aside. Thereafter, 2 rupee. I can insert a 1 rupee to this. Therefore with that 1 rupee and this 1 rupee, 2 rupee can be given. One option. So do I have another option? Yes, yes. Even I can insert 2 rupees to this now, son. I can insert 2 rupees to this now. If 2 rupees inserted to that one, then when 2 rupees asking, I will give the whole bag to him, 2 rupees. Then 2 rupee also given. So if I insert 3 rupee, will I able to give 2 rupees? No, right? Then it is not. Therefore, here, it's supposed to be 2 rupee. Why not 1 rupee? Why not 1 rupee? So if I insert 1 rupee and 1 rupee for this, 1 rupee for that, then my number of bags is over very soon. I have only limited number of bags. Therefore I should protect my bags as much as possible. Therefore more the better if I can insert. More the better. If I can insert more and more, that would be better. Therefore I am inserting the maximum amount possible to at this stage. Then how to give 3? How to give 3? Here 1 rupee, 2 rupee, someone asking 3 rupee, these 2 bags together can be given. Then I don't have to utilize the third bag. With this, that job also done. How to give 4 rupee? Because I am going in order, son. How to give 4 rupee? Definitely, I will have to utilize this. I will have to utilize. Son, again I can insert 1 rupee. If 1 rupee is taken in, here 3 rupees are available. With that, 4 rupees. Yes. If I insert 2 rupees, still I can give 4. How? Here 2 rupees, another 2 rupees, altogether 4 rupees can be given. If I insert 3 rupees, 3 rupee from this, another rupee from that, 4 rupees can be given. If I insert 4 rupees still possible, then give that 4 rupee. 5? No, 5 is not going to work out. Why, son? When I have 5 rupees here, that 5 rupee will be inside. I can't give 4. Why? Because all these 2, only 3 rupees. Here 5, I can't give 4. So that is why I am telling you, don't jump into a number in middle. Because you want to ensure everything from the beginning can be given. Then how much to be inserted there? 4. Why? More the better. More the better. 4. How to give 5 rupees? Am I supposed to take another bag? No. Why? So 4 and this. How to give 6 rupees? These 2? Yes. How to give 7 rupees? 4, 2, 1, 7. How to give 8 rupees now? Again I need another bag. I need another bag. I will keep on thinking. 1 inserting here possible. 7 here with this 8. 2 insert in there possible. 2 here. Another 6 here. 8. 3 again possible. 3 here. 4, 7 and this 8. Keeping 4 still possible. Because I am thinking how to give 8. This 4, that 4, 8. 5 again yes. Why? 5 here. 2, 7 and with this 8. 6 again possible. 6 here. 2, 8. 7 again possible. 7 here. 1 here. 8. 8 yes again. Only that one 8. Then how much would insert there? 8. How much to this? How much to that? Can't hear. Now 16, you understand, right? 16. How much to this? Very good. How much to this? How much to this? How much for this? Right. How much for this? I can hear 2 numbers. We'll see. We'll see. Now that is the last bag. That is the last bag. Right? So how much coins was available with me? Only 1000. Now from that 1000 I have inserted. Finally what is available, that is the one to be inserted here, no sir? What is available, that is the one to be inserted there. So now are you sure I am having 512? When you go order, yes, that is the number in that order. But so now you should check how much available. The available amount is the one I can insert there. How much I have already inserted, son? How much I have already inserted? 511 inserted already. Are you sure? Yes. Let me to show you another property. So when you add these two, how much? 3. 1 less than this. So that is why I wanted that bag to insert that value, no, sir? Because I gave everything. It was 3, then 4. I had to think separately with a new bag. When I add them all, how much? 7. 1 less than that. Right? When I add them all, how much? 15. 1 less than this. 1 less than, you can check 1 less than that. That is why you need a new bag. If you add them all up until this, how much? 31. If you add them all up until this, how much? 63. Add up until this, 127. Add up until this, 255. Add up until this. In order, it will be the next number 512, but when I add 1 less than this, 511. 511. Right? Therefore, 511 I have already inserted. That is the one which is already utilized. Out of 1000, I had 1000. 511 already used. 489. Now it is to the last bag. So now are you sure now any amount can be given? Yes, because upon that I check one by one and we saw the series. We saw the pattern. Understood the pattern. We went. But at the time of completing the sum, you have another job. So recheck. Recheck always, son. When we finish the sum, we should recheck with the data given. Now I gave you 3 steps. What is the third step? Continue the process, right? What I am doing in the third step? Continue the process in order. Finally, last one. Finally, recheck the data at the time of completion. At the time of completion. Right? Now, son, tell me how much you need. How much you need. We'll see few numbers to set. How much? Son? Give me a number. Any value. 174. Yes. 174. Last row, give me a number. 438. This first row give me a number greater than 500 now. It will be very easy without the first one, all the bags. Isn't it? Give me a different number, sir. 999 if someone asks, I will keep 1 rupee, all the other bags. A different number, sir. Good. 758. Another number, last row. Greater than 500. 658. Good. So I will do this. If you are to give greater than 489, so first take that one. First take that. Right. 489. How much more to be given? 258, 269, 269. Comes out 269. Then 269 to be given. Now take the nearest. 256. 256. 269 requires. 269 requires. 256 given. 256 given. How much more to be given? 13 more, right? 13 more. Then again nearest. Take 8. 8 given. How much more? 5. 4 and 1. You'll be so. Now remember, if it is 700 and more than this number, give that first. Because that is the odd number. Because all the others are having a relationship. Order. Now give this first. If it is more than that. But for this, you can start with this number. What is the closest? 128. 128. Next, 128, 3, 44, 46 required, right? Another 46. 46, 32 to be given. 46 required, 32 I will give. Another 14 requires. Another 14. 14, give 8. Give 4. Then 2. 174. Understand? Right. Now I need to ask a question. Son, is it clear for you all? Understand how I did this? Yes, for sure. Because otherwise I supposed to explain that from the beginning. Everyone, then don't feel shy to ask, right? If it is not, you should tell me, because maybe we are not Anand Hamdro to understand advanced terms, and even when I was studying like you, I told you early. But only thing, put to effort, son. This is possible. Definitely possible. And so we have made it very easy for you. But exactly I will tell you, son, what is to be done. Unfortunately, our O-level syllabus, son, it is for all the students. All the students mean. Son, we have different type of skills. IQs. Some are good in dancing. Some are good in drawing, arts. Some are good in science. But unfortunately, you were together up until O-level, that is until the age 16. That is very unfortunate. Why? If there is a possibility to separate you who would like for science, then more work can be done. So these things I cannot discuss in art class, because they won't enjoy this. It's we who enjoy. Right? We enjoy doing this. But they would be enjoying drawing a diagram, maybe drawing a picture, maybe even myself. They will be drawing my picture on the board. I can't draw. That is their talent. Right? But we happy to think and to develop relationships. Right? And it is the difference. Therefore, son, your thinking capacity not improved till O level. But A level you will see there is being science papers will be a paper who are enjoying the thinking. You find very easy. It's very easy. Because you understand what is to be done. Son, copy this and copy these two numbers as well, and I want you to fill the other two numbers I have kept for you. So as I said, we will be having this discussion for certain, say, time duration, because we have our A-level materials to discuss, maybe within first 4 months, 6 months. But if anyone interested doing this, even I have many questions like that. Many questions. Even I am planning, because as I was doing publishing many books, I am planning to publish another book as well. And let me to tell you that nice story as well. Son, my grandfather-in-law was a maths teacher, and he was writing many questions like that. Now, of course, nearly 4 years ago, he is dead and gone. But when I meet him, we had a very good time, because the questions he did when he was young, now he can't do when he is old. Right? Even you will find that when you become old, what you do, even your son, that you are doing when you are young, so you can't do when you are old. Why? So our brain, that won't work in the same order as you are young. So what he was doing, he is giving me the sum to do, because some questions that he can't find the answer, that he has done when he was young. He's the one who has said such questions. I have more than 500 of such questions. Very good on thinking. And we'll see if possible, because even early I thought of publishing, as I am publishing many books. But anyhow, the book is not me who wrote, but only thing I can say now, I found many answers for that, for the question that he has developed. For this you will realize, son, your age is the best time developing these capacities. Even that is why our education system going like that. Starting from 14 years like till 30 is the best time, son. The brain work really good. All logic you understand. Now put your time on that. Copying is over. Copy this. Son, can you give me the answer for this 413? How you found? Tell me, son, your numbers. 256, 128, 64, 16, 841. Okay, good. I didn't add this. I believe you are correct. Son, anyone found this one? Who can tell me? Found this? Would like telling? $489, 128, 32, 8, 1. Right. Agree? Agree with this? Yes, good. Very good. Right. So there are few new students as well. Even last week we had a question, but I didn't tell the answer for that. I wanted you to try at home. Son, please hands up who got the answer. Very good. I'm repeating the question because of few new students. And shall I give a little similar sum? But of course, this one will be easier than the one I gave you early. Right? If you have found the answer for first one, definitely you will get the answer for the one I am telling. That is how I think, right? We'll see whether I am correct. Right? But anyhow, I will not be doing. I will postpone for the next week. So last day I told you regarding number x. X divided by 2, I gave the remainder 1. When you divide by 3, remainder will be 2. When you divide by 4, remainder will be 3. When you divide by 5, remainder 4. When you divide by 6, remainder 5. When you divide by 7, remainder will be 6, 8, 7, 9, 8, 10, 9. That is the last day question. Now today's question, it is regarding y. Of course it is a help. It is a help to do this one. And I will tell about y. When I divide from 2 remainder 1, 3 again remainder 1, 4 remainder 1, 5 remainder 1, 6 remainder 1, 7 remainder 1, 8 remainder 1, 9 remainder 1, 10 remainder will be 1, but y is not equal to 1. Y is not equal to 1. Right. So let me tell you what this remainder is. That means remainder mean if you divide 35 by say 3, up until 33 you can divide. Therefore 11 and remainder will be 2. It is the remainder I am telling like this. Now you have to find y also. X and y both. But who found x? Now it will be very easy to find y. Anyhow, discussion will be for the next day. Now very good class. Son, of course you won't believe this year from my class more than 75 students have in 3 years. More than 75, because my class is that much, right? Therefore, not it is out of 1000 students, not out of that is 500 students, not out of that is 200 students, right? It is out of 50 students. I am getting 3 years more than 75 of them. Then what I am telling you, yes. Very good. Yes. Very good. Yes. Good. Very good. Now good. Now good. Now this question again I will teach you later. Now shall we take the theory part today, today's work, physics part. Before I go for your theory, let me to remind you regarding my system, because I'm asking, therefore every day I will take 5 minutes to tell, as even some new students are there. So I have created the website mihira.com. This is to help students and of course help. Right. So I think even in this class I have registered few. Who got registered already? One. Maybe others, the one who wanted to get absent, they have taken the registration quickly. So one thing, all what I do will be putting into the system. Right? One thing. But there will be a delay of few days. Second thing, all the question discussion I will include. Third, special videos. I have created practical videos. Even we will be taking some the first unit, even that has practicals. Those practical I will show you. I have made the videos. Practical videos also available. Fourth one, you have enough number of term test papers there, therefore you don't have to waste your time. All are available. Now those term test papers, and when you answer, even there will be a service that will be corrected and would be given back to you. That also there. Or especially when you get absent, then you can use this. You can watch being at home what we have done. Because it is very important, and nowadays it will be little lesser what we discuss, but even I will be continuing with the theory lesson. I am not waiting up until the March to start the theory. Even today I will be having a theory lesson. Right? Because some classes you will see the theory would be started later. Why? Even there are some students waiting until results being issued now. But my practice, I know you all are very confident student, and I like you, because even I was the same when I was doing A level. That is the simplest reason. I want to help you, sir. Therefore, I need to reduce the time waste, and I want to give you the full support to make your life success with A level. So I know you will understand when you go to A level exam, and while you are studying, so all 7 days you are having enough work, because schooling, classes, everything. Sometime, so even if you are sick, you will be losing a class. So when you lose, that will be a big damage, son. Why? The next day also you won't understand, as we have done a lesson. Therefore, these videos will be helping you. You can watch them. Complete the note before you come to the next class. The registration process, you will have to enter, you will have to give the details here. Then you will be recognized as my student. And those details I will send to the people who said this particular service. The service is, or service can be taken. You are to send your name, then national ID, class. Here you are to say 2022 English medium, E. Devon. You should give me email address. So that email address should be the email address you are sending these information to me. So if you have not mentioned here, then they will be taking your email which is the one you are sending these details to me, and attach your photo. So this one, though you do not get the registration for my website, this one you need to send me. Otherwise, at the end of January, I will be taking photos, and your IDs will be with the photo I have taken. Therefore, before that, you can send me the photo, because you can have all these what you call improvement to your face, right? All these catalog based, and make you are beautiful, because your ID card would be with your face. So send me your photo, and that will be going to the ID card. Card will come, right, to punch. Where to send? Send me mihira, just number 1, j@gmail.com. Right. Son, in addition to that, son, this year another panel of teachers available. If you need, you can register for. You don't have to pay for that one, because you have already paid me the admission. You can take the other 3 subjects as well, because I have found another set of good teachers. All of them are like working in the National Institute of Education. They are the one who are setting your syllabus. And if required, let me know. And those classes will be starting in the first week of January. And you can give me the details. Then I will give you the time and everything. And even there will be other classes. And those facilities, sir, even because this, I said you will be having term test papers and others. I am planning to insert for the other 2 subjects as well. But the videos not yet sure. But term test papers and that service, correcting papers, even for other, I will continue, because I thought of supporting again for you who need this support that can be taken. Son, now I will ask a question. That is, son, please hands up if you have talked to any student who has got 3 A's while they are doing A level. Please hands up. Any student, maybe your cousin, maybe your school friend, maybe your kind when you were like anyone known. At least a single student. No, it is so. Sure. So this time I had a class. No one has took. Not meant. It is so. So some school, the student who get a very good result would be going to teach for like some grades. Even in such situations you have not met? No, right? That's so. Never mind. Anyhow, of course, I need to tell you, this is the very first time when I asked that question in a class. At least 1 or 2 students they have met. So why I wanted to ask that question? So it is really important. Why? So they found the path, easiest method of getting that results. Therefore, if you get the opportunity to talk to them and ask what they did during their A-level time, because you also can go in the same order, finally your results will be very much similar to that. Because it is an amount of work to be done. They know what they did. But anyhow, maybe one day they will come. Even I wanted, even they arrange a certain support again for your work. There will be a series of support coming from the student who are getting good results. They are free for 1 year. So the university entrance will be another year later. So that is our setup. Right? I hope that one would be knowing, right? 2018, even Katubedda University will be starting next month. Right? Next month. They scheduled once in 3rd or 4th of January, but again postponed to some 20th. They have not yet started. And we got 2019 results also. So exactly 1 year too. See, you can enjoy a lot. 1 year. Right. So now I will take the lesson. Let me see what I have done finally. Right. From the last day lesson, I need a little discussion what we had. We said the best system for measuring unit and dimensions, that is the one we are working, and it is called SI unit system. SI refers System International. In this system, all the units and dimensions are divided into three main categories. So what is a dimension? Anything we measure, if we measure, that will be a dimension. Maybe velocity, maybe distance, maybe mass, maybe volume, maybe density. Anything we measure, that will be a dimension. Now, those dimensions are measured with a unit. What is a unit? What is a unit? With respect to what we measure, there will be specific quantity. We are using that specific quantity to measure. One example, length will be measured with meter. You have a quantity called 1 meter, say this much. Therefore, from that you are measuring, that is the one you are keeping. Now, with respect to what you measure, the unit. Those things are divided into three main categories. What are they? First one, fundamental dimensions and unit. Fundamental, we said it is fundamental. Second category, derived units. Derived. That is derived. You know, it is calculated. Derived means and it is calculated. Derived. And third, supplementary. They are the three types we had. Now today, we will be continuing our lesson to discuss in detail what are they, how many, how to derive likewise. I will take first one, fundamental units and dimensions. Fundamental units and dimensions. Son, please wait to write. I will discuss this and after that you can copy, but I will tell you what it is. That one you can copy, right? The dimensions, copy this. Dimensions that cannot be derived cannot be derived using one or more of others are called fundamental dimensions. Fundamental dimensions. There are tell me, son, how many such quantities would be available? There are 7 such dimensions are available. There are 7 such dimensions are available. So what we are discussing, this is SI unit system. In that SI unit system, 7 available, and it is a system we are supposed to learn. The all what I am telling from this point onward, it is the one we supposed to learn. They are the detail I am giving, right? 7 such, only 7. I would say dimension, dimension symbol, dimension symbol, then unit symbol, unit symbol, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7. Right. Very first one. So that is length. We measure the length. The symbol, we use the first letter. It is L. First letter L. Now I need to tell you. So now your language is English now. But I was studying, even I studied with Sinhala language. This L is taken as the first letter of L. This is L. In Sinhala they are telling, even we said digger. Are we supposed to write D for this? That is the first letter now. No. Can't. Why? So no. SI unit system, when it is unit, even symbol specific. You can't change it. You can't write with another language. You can't change it and you can't write with another language. That is L. It is L. Symbols you can't change. We will be taking the unit as meter. Unit symbol, that will be M. Therefore again we have taken the first letter of this as the unit. Second one, mass. Symbol, first letter, capital M. Unit will be kilogram. Symbol simple K and G. So when we write here simple capital also we can't change. Simple capital letters also supposed to keep as it is. But later I will tell you what is the logic. There will be some basis of taking. But initially I will write the way that's supposed to write. I know even you will be very much familiar, right? Because that is the system you are using. So tell me whether you have heard length will be measured with meters. Anyone not heard? You have heard, right? Mass will be measured with kilogram. You have heard it, right? And it is the SI unit, son. Why I am telling SI unit? Have you heard centimeter? Yes, you have heard. But SI centimeter. Have you heard millimeter? Yes, but it is not the SI unit. Have you heard kilometer? Yes, it is not the SI unit. It is meter only. SI unit meter only. Mass measurement. Have you heard gram? Yes. Milligram? Yes, but they are not the SI unit. It is kilogram only. So now I need to ask a question. Can any of you think, right? When we measure the length, it is meters. I have a quantity called 1 kilometer available, but it is not the SI unit. Again, when we measure the mass, I have the gram, but it is not the SI unit. It is kilogram. Can you tell me the reason why? Who can think? Then you will get a very good idea about this system, unit system. Why not? When you measure the length, it is not the kilometer, this is meter. When you measure the mass, it is not gram but kilogram. Why is that? Why is that? Anyone can guess it? So what we were telling, our unit system, this SI unit system, they have checked all the things and they are making the convenience for us. They are making the convenience to measure the units, to measure our dimensions. The unit is taken for our convenience. Then what is the difference when you take meter will be more convenient than kilometer? Why? So if I need to show you a meter, right? Say you want to measure a desk. Unit meter. Now how much? It is this much of size, right? That much of size. Therefore you can show someone that is the quantity. That much of size. You take that one, you are measuring, yeah, one, another one, half, then you will be telling 2.5. That meter quantity, fairly this much of size. That is specifically there, right? Fairly that much of size. Then if you take 1 kilometer to measure, if I need to show you what I will have to do, then I will take one, you stay here. I am going to show you the kilometer. I am going kilometer. That is the point. From here to there, it will be the kilometer. See how far is that? Difficult to show that. Specifically kilometer available, but not that easy to show someone else. Fairly large quantity. Fairly large quantity. Now if you take that kilometer to measure, not that easy, son. Not easy as 1 meter. Then why not centimeter or millimeter? Same issue. Why? It is very much tiny, very small, right? Then when you start measuring with millimeters or centimeters, see how long that will take. Measuring millimeter, centimeter, right? Your day will be over. So that is the reason they have taken, we will be having certain values of measurements. They have taken the more convenient, mostly what is the figures we are measuring, and a unit fall into that values. convenient value. Now take kilogram. So have you seen 1 kilo of sugar? Yes, 1 kilo of sugar, see? Yes, it will be this much. So if gram is used to measure, right? Tiny amount, 1 gram, 2 gram, 3 gram, 4 gram. My God. When you take 1 kilo of sugar, see how much of time taken. So that is why they are using 1 kilo. That is the more reasonable, practical value. Therefore, here the kilogram will be the practical value while you are measuring the mass. This is the meter will be the more practical value while you are measuring. That is the logical reason. There was this in this system. They have thought even up until that what is the more reasonable quantity to measure it. Third quantity, time. Time. For the time, capital T is used. Unit second. Unit symbol, simple s. Simple s. So is it convenient to show the time 1 second? Yes, sir. I will say, yes, wait. 1 second gone. 1 second gone. So if you have to wait 1 hour, my God, waiting to show the 1 hour. See? Therefore 1 second is convenient when the time is taken. That is why they are taking as 1 second. Next, thermodynamic temperature. Take theta, not now English letters. Theta. Unit. Son, have you ever heard the unit? Yes. Not Celsius. It is Kelvin. Kelvin to be written with capital K. Son, here I supposed to write with simple Kelvin or capital Kelvin. Simple Kelvin or capital Kelvin. Now it's like 50 to 50. We'll see. Hands up. I have not told. Don't worry, right? You are guessing, right? You are guessing. So hands up. Simple Kelvin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Capital Kelvin. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Right. Son, this country would be governed by majority's decision, right? So do you think the majority decision is correct? Not always. Not always. Right? Therefore, though we see the highest independency when majority's decision is taken, that also not correct. But Sri Lanka will be governed on the basis of majority's decision, right? But here it is simple Kelvin. Why is that one, sir? Why is that? In English, if you write capital Kelvin, it is the gentleman Kelvin. Everywhere when you write the capital Kelvin, gentleman Kelvin coming, right? He's gentleman, right? Kelvin, gentleman is there. Now in the place of writing capital Kelvin, gentleman is coming. But do you need the gentleman to come? No, you need the unit to come. You need the unit, that is the logic. Therefore, unit simple Kelvin. Otherwise, gentleman will come. Because there is a gentleman called Kelvin. Everywhere when you write capital Kelvin, he is there. Therefore, not this. Not that. That is the logical reason. Right? That is the reason. Now it is not capital Kelvin, it is simple Kelvin. Everywhere. So then you might ask, my God, sir, when capital K is written, it is not simple K, no? When one letter is written, son, it is K, capital, yes. So when you write the capital K, gentleman Kelvin will not come, no, son, only the K is written now. If you write the full Kelvin, only gentleman will come. When you write the K, he won't come. Therefore, there it is the capital K. That is capital K, not simple. Five. It is current. That is current. Take the letter I. Letter I. Unit will be ampere. Ampere. Here the symbol capital A. Same reason, not capital ampere, simple ampere. Sixth one, amount of substance. Amount of substance. So we use the letter capital N. So what is substance? You understand thermodynamic temperature, current, yes, that's alright. But what is this substance? So we are to measure maybe the counting amounts. When you take, say, you take 1 kilo of sugar. Maybe inside you need to make how many crystals are there. How many crystals? Maybe even sometime you want to measure the number of atoms inside. So when you keep on counting, you will have to use this unit. It is called mole. M-O-L-E when you write the extended version. But the symbol will be M-O-L. Mole. So that one, of course, you will realize all these, it is even for our day-to-day life, it is familiar. But this unit is defined simply because of scientists. And they are the one mostly this unit is used. Let me to give you one example. So you have a, say, coconut land. You pluck coconut, right? From the trees you pluck coconut. Now there will be a huge store of coconut. Now you are counting how many nuts you have plucked from the coconut trees this time. If you are giving the proper unit, then it's supposed to give in mole. Because any counting numbers, you are supposed to give in the unit of mole. But practically we will not be doing, is it? When you pluck coconut, you won't say this much of mole I have plucked coconut from the trees now, right? Therefore, especially, it is convenient for scientists. This unit is convenient for the scientists. So during A level, we will be discussing and using many places the unit 1 to 6. The 7th one we are not going to discuss in detail. That will not be coming. Therefore, it is simplest reason due to our syllabus, they have not included that. That is the simplest reason. It is luminous intensity. Luminous intensity. So I will not keep any dimension for that. Unit will be candela. CD. We will not be using sun because that is not coming. But I will tell you where we need it. So have you ever heard when we play cricket, especially test match, the day's play will be over mainly due to two reasons. One, per day, yes, that also correct, yes. Per day you have to send 90 overs. If the number of overs is over, day's play will be over. And if it is due to weather condition, rain comes, that also will be over. And evening there will be another reason. When you get the light intensity level low, we call bad light. Even during daytime, the light condition when it is low due to bad light, the day's play will be stopped. How they measure the light condition? It is with luminous intensity. One example I gave you, I hope that is familiar to you. One more. So even factories, when we design this lighting, we are to calculate how many bulbs required, what are the places of those, and again it is the subject of working with luminous intensity. Now we are not discussing such thing because it is not included for our syllabus. Therefore we are not discussing candela, luminous intensity. Thereafter it is only for the first unit. But you should remember we are having such a thing, and it is our 7th and last basic unit. Now basic means, so none of these you can prepare from the others. That means length you can prepare from any of the others, not from mass, not from temperature, none. So the next story, all the units that we see thereafter, it is the combination of these 7. We are going to combine these and prepare the others. Now copy this. So you want to remember this. Is it possible? All these 7 you want to remember. Anyone saying not possible, let me know, sir, because I will help them. But anyhow we have to remember. Write 2 to 3 times, then I hope then you would remember. So copy next type. That is the second type. Fundamental is over. Fundamental. Shall we read once? I think good. Shall we read once? Now it's like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 likewise. Right? Start from corner. Length. Time. Thermodynamic temperature. Current. Amount of substance. Luminous intensity, go to the first. Length, mass, after mass. Yes, one time, the other one, yes. Thermodynamic temperature. After thermodynamic temperature, tell me, son. Current, amount of substance. After amount of substance, luminous intensity first. Length, mass, time. Thermodynamic temperature, current, amount of substance, luminous intensity, length, mass, time, thermodynamic temperature, current, amount of substance. Finally forming luminous intensity. Right. So take next type, derived dimensions and units. Derived dimensions and units. The dimensions that can be derived using one or more of others meters would be in this category, would be in this category, would be in this category. Right. So let me give you a few examples, then you will understand very much easily. This is the dimension. Dimension. Now the formula. Dimension symbol. Here unit symbol. Very first one, it is area. How area will be calculated? Length into width. So how to take the dimension? Length will be measured with L, width also measured with L, therefore it is L squared. It is derived. How? Same length is used twice. So if you use again and again, that will be under the derived quantity. That is derived quantity. So what is the unit? Length will be meters, width also meters. Can I keep like this? Can I? No. Why? So we write something else, mm. It is millimeters. Therefore you get the logic. If you get the same unit over and over again, you can't write in extended version. You should keep as a power. You must keep as a power. Therefore, you can keep here m squared. The unit we say square meters. Square meters. Second one, volume. Length, width, height. Length L, width L, height L. Therefore L to the power 3. How should I write the unit? M to the power 3. M to the power 3. We call it as cubic meters. Cubic meter. Cubic meter. No S. Cubic meter. Now third, I would take density. Density, mass divided by volume. Mass M divided by volume, L to the power 3. We write this ml minus 3. Mass density will be calculated mass divided by volume, right? Then mass dimension will be capital M. Volume dimension will be L to the power 3. Then this can be taken up M L minus 3. But here kg will be the mass unit, M minus 3, because you are dividing from M power 3, therefore M minus 3. We write kilogram per cubic meter. Kilogram Now can you start telling me 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tell me some more. Velocity can be taken, no? Velocity. Velocity. So there, velocity and the speed. I hope you have heard both terms. Velocity, rate of change of displacement. Speed, rate of change of distance. One vector, other one scalar. So in this dimension world, vectors and the scalars you can't find. Whether it is vector or a scalar, unit be the same. Therefore speed, same unit. Velocity, same unit. Speed and velocity, same unit. The vectors you can't recognize with the unit. Now even within bracket you can say speed also the same, right? Velocity or speed. Here displacement. Divide by time. Displacement, it is a length. Divide by time, capital T. LT minus 1. Unit length will be meters. Time will be per second. Our meters per second. Meter per second. Meter per second. Fifth one, acceleration. Acceleration. Velocity divide by time. Velocity I found, what is the dimension? Here LT minus 1. Divide by time again. LT minus 2. LT minus 2. M S minus 2. This is written meter per square second. That is how you write. So remember again, when you write unit, don't make it more beautiful telling S. Meters per second, no such a unit. Meter, singular. Meter per second. Second also no seconds. Second. Unit is singular always. Therefore 10 second, but not 10 seconds. 10 second. Though the number greater than 1, unit is singular, not plural. Right. So now I want you to copy now this and write another 5. Another 5. If you have completed up until 10, you can hands up. So now I am asking out of the one you have studied, don't write anything like outside O level. I need the physical quantities you have done up until O level, not anything new. Now shall I start? Good, few went up until 10. So soon after acceleration, I will take force. How to get the force? So equation F equal ma. You had it, right? F equal ma. Mass into acceleration is equal to force. Mass capital M. Acceleration LT minus 2. You have to multiply these two. Therefore MLT minus 2 we write as acceleration. Therefore here basic units will be kg, ms minus 2. Kg ms minus 2. So this kg ms minus 2 we write with capital N. Newton. Newton. So then I need to make this clear. Please understand. So Newton is SI unit or not? Newton SI unit. Right? Newton is a SI unit. But Newton is not SI basic unit. Why? I have basic unit only 7. Now if I am writing Newton in terms of basic units, I suppose to write like this. Kg ms minus 2. That kg ms minus 2 is written as Newton. Now Newton SI unit. Yes, but not basic. Right? Now this won't be a basic unit. It is under a derived unit. But it is not in terms of SI unit also. SI basic unit also. This is the basic units. The unit you can write Newton. Again, simple Newton, not capital Newton. Right? Momentum. Momentum. Momentum can be written as velocity into mass. Mass into velocity. Mass will be capital M. Velocity LT minus 1. Therefore, MLT minus 1. MLT minus 1. I can write kg ms minus 1. Here kg, this is mass, s minus 1. Time will be s minus 1. Therefore, here, so we have again, let me to show you. So now I can multiply both sides with s, right? Here s, there s. Both sides can be multiplied with s. So then, this become kg ms minus 1. That side become Newton second. Therefore, we write SI unit Newton second also for momentum. This also correct. Kg ms minus 1 correct. You can see kilogram meters per second. Yes. Otherwise, Newton second. Both correct. Newton second. You can write Newton second also. Then the pressure. It is force divided by area. Force ml t minus 2 divided by L squared. Area L squared. LL get cancels off. M L minus 1 t minus 2. Here I can write kg m minus 1 s minus 2. Newton, if I use the formula, this is Newton, that is meter squared. So it is equal to Newton m minus 2 per meter squared. Newton per meter squared, again I am having a single letter. It is Pascal. Capital P, simple A, Pascal. You can write this P-A-C-A-L, Pascal. So now work. Work is force into displacement to the direction of force. Force into displacement. Right. So those we will be discussing theory during A level as well. I hope you have heard those definitions, right, from our level. Force ml t minus 2 into L ml squared t minus 2. This can write kg m squared s minus 2. Newton meter. That Newton meter work we write as joule. Joule. There will be O coming, right? Not remember the spelling. I will check it and let you know. So next, moment. Moment. So have you heard moment? You had it? Yeah, yes, right? Right. What is the moment? You have a force, you multiply with the perpendicular distance to the line of action. And we say it is the capacity to rotate, rotational capacity, the ability to rotate. That is the one we measure with the moment. It is again F into distance D, perpendicular distance. Therefore, unit ml t minus 2 into L, therefore same as ml squared t minus 2. Therefore basic unit again kg m squared s minus 2 Newton meter. So this Newton meter we will not be writing as joule. Here only Newton meter. Why? Let me show you the difference. So joule is the unit to measure the energy, work that you have done. So when you say it is the capacity, ability to rotate, you can rotate, yes, but you have not yet rotated. The effort of rotation, you have this much of effort, moment, effort is there, but not yet rotated. Therefore, you have not done the work yet. When the work is not done, so you cannot write this as joule. Now remember, moment, this unit, we are not writing as joule, only Newton meter. But work, we write as joule. Your work is done. Work is done. Let me to write another one. That is the energy. All the energies will be with the unit of joule. Therefore, dimension will be ml squared t minus 2. This is joule. Now can you continue for another set? For another set. So now I will continue the energy types. One, kinetic energy. Formula half mv squared. Half, that does not have any dimension. Mass capital M. Velocity Lt minus 1 squared. Therefore, m L squared t minus 2. That also joule. This also joule. That also joule. We measured work also joule. That also joule. And potential energy, that also energy. that is potential energy mgh. I hope you had the equation mgh. Mass capital M. G, acceleration due to gravity. It is an acceleration again. LT minus 2. H, again L. M, these two L squared and T minus 2. That was a joule. Again heat. Heat. Heat, you had an equation. With that you can derive another thing. Am I correct? You had Q equal mc theta, such an equation? Yes, right? You had it, right? But there, I don't want this equation to calculate. Heat is energy. Heat energy, right? Heat energy. Therefore, straight away, ml squared T minus 2 joule. So you had a variable call or dimension call heat capacity. Heat capacity, yes or no? So I hope you will pass O-level science, right? You had heat capacity, right? Right. Heat capacity. Only 1 month ago you did the O-level. If you have forgotten them. Heat capacity. So what is the equation? You had Q equal capital C delta theta or theta. Am I correct? Because I am not familiar exactly what M equal Q equal C theta. Alright. C theta. Delta. Okay, good. C theta. Therefore, to subject C, it is Q divided by theta. Q divided by theta. What is Q? So Q is heat. ml squared T minus 2 divided by theta. The temperature, we had the dimension theta, right? That is how we took. Now it is equal ml squared T minus 2 theta minus 1. Joule temperature will be measured with capital K, joule per Kelvin. Joule per Kelvin. Next, specific heat capacity. Here simple C equal Q divided by MC. ml squared T minus 2 divided by M and M theta, right? M theta and theta. MM get cancels off. L squared T minus 2 theta minus 1. So we write, looking at this, look at this one. This is joule, this is kg, that is Kelvin. Therefore, joule per Kelvin per kilogram. You have to divide from this as well as divide from that. This is Q. Right, now go on to 16. Completed up until this. Right. So then 16 written. I will give one more to support you writing another one. And it is the potential. The definition, of course, you didn't have for O level, I suppose. We'll see whether I am correct. So now have you defined what potential is? Potential, have you defined for O level? I know you have used it. The potential difference, you say voltage, right? Electric potential. But do you know what 1 volt is? I hope no. Have you got that definition? No, right? Right. So to move into current sector, we need the definition of potential difference. So that we will be discussing when we discuss the particular sector, right? But anyhow, to write the others I will give you, but don't worry here, just I am giving some, right? Because all the others I have taken from your O level. But another set of dimensions that you know, we can't write without knowing the potential definition. Now let me to write that formula. So 17 become potential, electric potential. That is defined as work done by unit charge. Therefore, work divided by charge. Oh my God. I have not written charge yet, isn't it? Now let me to write the charge and come. Charge also a derived unit. Charge. So what is charge? Have you measured the charge? Do you know what is the unit will be used to measure the charge? With what unit you measure? What is it? Charge will be measured with Coulomb. Yes, Coulomb. Right? You have heard it. Coulomb. Now what is charge? Son, this is the formula. Charge equal current into time. Current into time. The charge, current will be I, this is T, IT product. Therefore unit, we have Coulomb, it is equal to ampere second, which is equal to Coulomb. C-O-L-U-M-B, Coulomb. This is specific heat capacity. Now I will write the 18th. Potential, electric potential. Electric potential. Electric potential, work divided by charge. Work will be ml squared T minus 2 divided by IT. Work we have written already. ml squared T minus 3 I minus 1. For basic unit, I can write in many ways. 1 kg m squared s minus 3 a minus 1 equal Joule per Coulomb equal volt. With that you can write another few more. So we have gone till 18. See, now 18. We can write more than 20 definitely. So I will give you the task. Try to write more than 20. Right? Definitely possible. So again I need to give you an advice. These days, so you will be getting books relating to maybe physics, chemistry, biology, but some take most of the advice I am giving for physics because that is the subject I am familiar, right? Even chemistry I have done long ago. So now, even today I gave my physics book. Are you supposed to read this? Are you supposed to read? What do you think? We'll see. Yes or no? Yes? No, sir, don't read. See how good I am? Son, that is not required. Why? Son, it's simplest reason good if you have the time. If you enjoy reading, yes, read it. If you are not enjoying reading, because I am a one son, I think in my lifetime I have read only 2 novels. I don't like reading. Most of the time when I read the novel, I do understand what is happening next. Teledrama also same. Even when I was watching with my wife, I said then definitely see what is happening next. This is the one, and exactly that is happening. Therefore, no interest. You can guess. You can see. You can tell what is happening. Then no interest also. If you know what is happening next, no interest of reading. Therefore, if you have the interest of reading, yes, read, no problem. But for the purpose of studying, no need to read. Why I am telling so? The reason is this. Let me tell you the logical reason. So in this first book, it is the first unit. So will you be writing for the first term test or not? You will be. Second term will be. Third term will be. Therefore, you will be having enough time, enough occasions, enough repetitions to go through the books. So we will going through the books in future when you study, and I will be doing the lesson also. Therefore, it is waste of your energy and time when you read this. Instead, you're supposed to read something else. You're supposed to read something else. What are they? So start reading. For physics, you get altogether 1 to 11 number of units. 1 to 11. So I will tell you the areas that you can separately start and read. Whereas first unit, of course, even you know that, no, you know well, because everything what I wrote, it is known to you. But only thing we are putting in order. Therefore, first 2 months, first unit, we are putting it in order, but it is not new to you. Therefore, without first unit, you can read anything and understand, because you was with this system. So start reading the letter and areas in each subject, whereas you will not be reading those. You will not be having the time to read those. Why? First term anyhow reading. Second term, anyhow you are going through this. But latter end areas, son, will be coming only for the last term perhaps. Otherwise, sometime you never study. You are not paying your attention. Why? Son, as it is not testing in your term test, you are not paying the time later. You will be paying the time for the one which is coming. But now, first term will be coming very late, so another 1 year later. That was 6 months. Fantastic. You have the time to read the others. Take physics unit number 10. Read it. You can understand, son. Unit number 11. Take it and read. Son, this is a very interesting lesson. Very interesting. Because that is the modern physics. You feel, you enjoy reading. Right? You can enjoy. Take it. You can read it. Son, if you interested, unit number 9, electronics, you can read it. I don't know whether you enjoy. Myself, I like very much to read electronics. You will see when you go through those, what they are telling, son, it's giving you, if you enjoy, son, there will be a very good area of reading electronics. Different things are done, son. Now it is our life. See, when you take your computer, right, the games are made and your work is done, you will be using it. See what is happening inside. Son, don't you like to know? Then it is electronics. If you read it, you will understand. Therefore, start reading those. That is what you have to read. Because anyhow, we are going to do this. So you don't have to waste your time. So anyhow, I have written the books for all 11 chapters. So you want to pay only 50% of the mark price. So there will be a price mark. Mine student, you want to pay only 50% of that. And whereas, if you want, you can take mine books. Or otherwise, I'm not asking you to take always mine book. You are welcome to read others' books as well. But son, take your time to read the latter end areas. You will see the most interesting areas in physics in the latter end areas. Latter end areas. I will start reading those. That is one of the advice I wanted to give you. Son, with the today's lesson, do you have anything to ask? Any difficulty? Any difficulty? Do you have anything to ask? Yes. Generally, yes. Yes. Good question asked. Units also generally yes, but we will be putting minus later on. Some good question asked. So when we write, is this specific? That means, am I supposed to write kg first or kg after? Can I alter? Yes. General practice, -1 we will be putting later, the others we will be putting first. But there won't be hard and fast rule to say whether kg to be written first or kel per to be written first. That can be changed. But again I am telling, son, normal practice, alphabetical order. In the alphabet, which is coming first will be written first. That is the normal practice. Here also the same. Son, it is not compulsory to keep the same order. You can change. Again, general practice we will be writing minus letters at the end. Good. See, so when you ask only, son, it is benefiting not only for the particular student, and it's for all the students. Right? So please ask. Anything else? No? Right, son, again, finally, just to show you. Remember the first day I showed my uh, record book, my record book, and the students who were here, they saw. But it is the what you call the scan. But at that time I didn't have my record book with me. Today it is with me. I will just show you because I found it and I brought it just to show you. This is my record book. Unfortunately, see, and when I scanned this, that was affected. So please protect your record books, right? Record book, because what you are earning will be very much important, because it is your life, right? The work what you are doing, that will be recorded. That will be recorded. Therefore, nowadays you can scan, you can convert everything into soft copy format. But even my hard copy format, I kept protected. Now, if anyone wants to, because I told for them, so I was first throughout the A level. I was the first, and I was the section first during the A level time. Therefore, you can see if you want, because I showed the scan on that day. Therefore, now I have the hard copy as well, just to say it is the truth. Because otherwise, you can alter them, no, son. You cannot alter. Finally, before I send you, so next week again, we will be having our normal class. And it is the new year coming. So this time, I know some of your school will be starting early. So in a way, be very much happy, because when school start, you will be having continuous work. Because otherwise, when you are totally at home, son, your time is not utilized. You are going like you are wasting the day, you are wasting the time. But if you are having leisure time, son, get the habit of, because I said I don't like reading novels and others, but I do like reading maybe scientific materials, those things I like very much. But nowadays you have the more technology, not only books, you have many ways of getting the technology, and use the technology as well. But be responsible, because you are all adult enough to understand the situation. Why? Another 2.5 years later, you will be having the A-level exam, and we are to work certain quantum of work we are to complete, sir. Therefore, the one who are getting the good results, see, even we got the results, who are going the universities, yes, their life is fantastic. The one who are not getting the university entrance, son, the burden will be on their shoulders and the parents' shoulders. It is the situation in our country, because no one else would be looking after you. Our system is always to send you out from the system. So here, you are not encouraged to study. Always say, you are failed, go out. You are failed, you have the exam, you are failing. The one who are failing, no solution, you are failed, that's all. Isn't it? The other countries, and they have planned very well, because that's why the other countries getting developed faster. Our system, in my experience, and everyone has a big capacity and a that means all are having certain capacity to work in a certain sector. So we should recognize that and give the opportunity to work in that sector. They all may not be good in maths, all may not be good in science, all may not be good in dancing. Therefore, the one who are good in that, we should support them to go ahead. So you will be having a lot of work. So on the other side, I will not 100%, 200%, I will assure you will be getting good results. Definitely I will assure. Only thing, I need maybe initially 3 hours in this class. Later we will be having a paper class another 2 hours, and nearly 3 to 4 hours at home you are to work. But what is to work? You will have to do the way I am telling, son. Therefore, now what is the advice? What is to be done? You are to read the front areas or end areas? End areas. That is the advice. Because that is where the student find lack of practice. So read end areas. Right, thank you very much. With that I will stop. Right, so you can pay the fees only 1,000 for the day today.